3. Thank you, Tom. Cheers, Jeremy. Hello. Good afternoon. This is Steve. Thursday, 8th of March, 2018, and live till 5. It's Steve Wright in the afternoon on Radio 2. How you doing?
Steve Wright in the afternoon. Now playing everywhere.
When I see you on the street, my whole body gets weak. When you stand in the crowd, your love talks to me so loud. Girl, do I do what you do when I do my love to you? When I hear you on the phone, your sweet sexy voice turns my ear all the way on. Just a mention of your name seems to drive my head insane. Girl, do I do what you do when I do my love to you, baby? Yes, I got some candy kisses for your lips. Yes, I got some honeysuckle chocolate dripping kisses full of love for you. Yes, I got some candy kisses for your lips. Yes, I got some honeysuckle chocolate dripping kisses full of love for you. My life has been waiting for your love. My arms have been waiting for your love to arrive. My heart has been waiting, my soul anticipating your love, love, love. From the time that I awake, I'm imagining the good love that we'll make. If to me, if I can do all this, well, just imagine how it's gonna feel when we hug and kiss. Sugar, do I do what you do when I do my love to you? Alright. Yes, I got some candy kisses for your lips. Yes, I got some honeysuckle chocolate dripping kisses full of love for you. Yes, I got some candy kisses for your lips. Yes, I got some honeysuckle chocolate dripping kisses full of love for you. My life has been waiting for your love. My arms have been waiting for your love to arrive. My heart has been waiting, my soul anticipating.
Stevie, we love you.
Love.
Do I do Stevie Wonder? Ding, 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 ding. Go ahead.
I don't care how long it might take, 'cause I know the woman for me you I'll make. And I will not deny myself the chance of being part of what feels like the right romance. Girl, do I do?
Well, hello, good afternoon. This is Radio 2 speaking. It's a BBC station. You might want to email us right through the afternoon, steve.wright@bbc.co.uk, text 88291, and tweet us at BBC Radio 2. Oh, yeah. And Hands up then for International Women's Day, of course. Absolutely. And here's another. Hands up if you live in a house in the country that no one can find because the postcode is too wide an area and the house has a name and not a number. Do you know what I mean, like? Yeah, you do. Of course you do. And hands up for biscuits, cakes, a yoghurt, and all of that mainly for lunch. I like it.
This is where the bottle lands.
It's not one of your 5, though, is it?
Where all the biggest questions meet. With little feet stood in the sand. And this is where the echoes slow to nothing on the tide. And where a tiny pair of hands finds a sea-warm piece of glass and sets it as a sapphire in her mind. And there she stands, throwing both her arms around the world. A world that doesn't even know how much it needs this little girl. It's all gonna be magnificent, she says. It's all gonna be magnificent. This is where it all began. To light your mother's cigarettes, meant I got to touch her hand. And my heart, they're defrosted in a game. Wasn't built to beat that way. Suddenly I understand. They're on the side. Throwing both their arms around the world. A world that doesn't even know how much it needs this little girl. It's so gonna be magnificent, she says. It's so gonna be magnificent, she says.
So gonna be magnificent, elbow. Yeah, as I say, if you'd like to make contact with the show, love to hear from you. As ever, email steve.wright@bbc.co.uk, text 88291 and tweet us at BBC Radio 2. Hope you're okay today. Look at the weather for you in just a second.
Hi, this is Jeremy Vine. A man in mid-Wales claims he swallowed 3 Lilos last Sunday week. Do you believe him? Can this man float forever? What do you think? Call us with your opinions on 01 double top pocket the red, sniff the side of the boat, buy a bag of whelks at leonc.co.superman.co.
Yeah, we got that.
BBC Radio 2 in the United Kingdom.
Steve Wright in the afternoon. BBC Radio 2.
Steve Wright in the afternoon.
The Big Show.
Sunny spells and a few showers, a high of 10 in Totnes today. Then tonight, a clear night leading to a patchy frost and fog for many places. So it's going to get much colder tonight, obviously. Some wintry showers in parts of Scotland, mostly over the Highlands. Tomorrow, Friday, is going to be a chilly start, followed by some sunshine, and then rain for southern England and Wales, I'm afraid. Lights on tonight in Edinburgh, it's 6:02. In Belfast, it's 6:14. In Cardiff, it's 6:05. And in London, it's 5:53. Great guests on today. In about 5 minutes' time, I'll tell you who's on. There's Julian Lennon, Too Late for Goodbyes.
Hey everyone, it's Paul here. Hiya. It's like, when we invented something to eat. It was George Martin's suggestion, okay? We'd all fallen asleep one night, I snore, at Abbey Road. When it got to 8 a.m. and we woke up, we needed energy. So John said, why don't we grow fruit in the soil, breed some animals, and start some factories and make chocolate and crisps and all that? And lo and behold, we invented something to eat. We just kind of threw it into the mix. Cutlery came later.
BBC Radio 2. Every day she takes a morning bath, she wets her hair, wraps a towel around her as she's heading for the bedroom chair. It's just another day, slipping into stockings, stepping into shoes, dipping in the pocket of her raincoat. It's just another day at the office where the papers grow. She takes a break, drinks another coffee, and she finds it hard to stay awake. It's just another day. It's just another day. It's just another day. So sad, so sad. Sometimes she feels so
she posts another letter to the silent fire. People gather around her and she finds it hard to stay alive. It's just another day. It's just another day. It's just another day. So sad, so sad. Sometimes she feels so sad. Alone in an apartment she dwells till the man of her dreams comes to break the spell. Stay, don't stand around. And he comes and he stays, but he leaves the next day. So sad. Sometimes she feels so sad. Every day she takes a morning bath, she wets her head, wraps a towel around her as she's heading for the bedroom chair. It's just another day. Slipping into stockings, stepping into shoes, dipping in the pocket of her raincoat. It's just another day. It's just another day. It's just another day. BBC Radio 2. Well, it's been building up inside of me for, oh, I don't know how long. I don't know why, but I keep thinking something's bound to go wrong. But she looks in my eyes and makes me realize when she says, don't worry, baby. Everything will turn out alright. Don't worry, baby. I guess I should have kept my mouth shut when I started to brag about my car. But I can't back down now because I pushed the other guys too far. She makes me come alive and makes me wanna cry when she says, don't worry, baby. Everything will turn out alright. Don't worry, baby. She told me, baby, when you raise the dead, just take on my love with you. And if you knew how much I love you, baby, nothing could go wrong with you. Oh, what she does to me when she makes love to me and she says, don't worry, baby. Everything will turn out alright.
Don't worry, baby, Beach Boys. Say hi, Steve. Could you please wish my good mate Rachel, all right, Rachel, happy birthday for today. Thank you from Natalie. And Steve, out here in hot and sunny Lanzarote, are you? Lying by the pool listening to your little show. Keep the music coming, Tony and Sally Hales. Yep, Steve, I've just finished my delivery in Oxford and I'm currently on the M40 heading back to base in Cheshire. Cheers from Chris. Thank you, Chris. And Stephen Gang. Say a mahusive happy 40th birthday to our workmate Karen Carlton from us boys and girls in the finance department of Larkfleet Homes. Thank you, Steve. Absolutely our pleasure. Lee Mack with us later, back with a new series of Not Going Out. Jennifer Hudson, singer, actor and mentor on The Voice. And Eleanor Favilli and Francesca Cavello talking about goodnight stories for Rebel Girls 2, the sequel to their huge hit book from last year. Plus Janie, Tim, Bobby Pryor, Tom on news, Matt the sports guy, and Lucy Lavelle in Englefield. Green in Surrey. Picking the non-stop oldies. Thought I wouldn't make it, didn't you? Here's Nelly then.
Honestly, what will become of me? I don't like reality. It's way too clear to me, but really, life is daily. We are what we don't see. We miss everything, daydreaming. Flames to dust, lovers to friends. Why do all good things come to an end? Flames to dust, lovers to friends. Why do all good things come to an end? Traveling, I only stop at exits, wondering if I'll stay. Young and restless, living this way, stressless. I want to pull away when the dream dies. The pain sets in and I don't cry. I only feel gravity and I wonder why. Flames to dust, lovers to friends. Why do all good things come to an end? Flames to dust, lovers to friends. Why do all good things come to an end? Why do all good things come to an end? Why do all good things come to an end? Whistling a new tune, barking at the new moon, hoping it would come soon so that they could talk. Whistling a new tune, barking at the new moon, hoping it would come soon so that they could
The big show across Great Britain and the world from BBC Radio 2 live from Wogan House here in the West End of London. Email steve.wright@bbc.co.uk. Text 88291 and tweet us at BBC Radio 2. Simon's on the air at 5. Resident cook Nigel Barden celebrates National Pie Week. I've been listening to Chris, I know he knows, by making chicken and tarragon pie for Foodie Thursday. Bob Harris Country at 7, Joe Wiley at 8, Radio 2 Art Show with Annika. That's at 10, more details for you later. And those details...
Call now and please be aware that none of this is real. The number 0042 6 balloons. You don't still use a map, do you? You muppet.co.uk/catcher in the rye 274766. Never judge a book by its cover.
Trevor Nelson's Rhythm Nation.
All right, Trev, come on, let's go.
Winner of 7 Grammy Awards.
Okay, stop it. You're going to make me blush.
25 years entertaining the planet.
Okay, easy down, Trev. You're the one with the MBE.
67 million records sold.
Wow. Okay, that's a lot of records.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Tony Braxton.
Hi, this is Tony Braxton, and I'm going to be playing you some of my favorite songs this week on Rhythm Nation with my boy right here, Trevor Nelson. Mwah.
Trevor Nelson's Rhythm Nation.
Join us this Friday night from 8 on BBC Radio 2.
We're there, Trev.
wondering about your mama. Did she get the job she wanted? So that car that gave her problems. I'm just curious about her honest. Though you're wondering why I've been calling, like I got ulterior motives. No, we didn't end this so good, but you know we had something so good. I'm wondering, can we still be friends? Can we still be friends? Doesn't have to end. And if it ends, can we be friends? Can we be friends? Can we be friends? Wondering if you got a body to hold you tight since I left. Wondering if you think about me. Actually, don't answer that. Though you're wondering why I've been calling, like I got ulterior motives. Though we didn't end this so good, but you know we had something so good. I'm wondering, can we still be friends? Can we still be friends? Doesn't have to end. And if it ends, can we be friends? Can we be friends? And if it ends, can we be friends? Know you're wondering why I've been calling, like I got ulterior motives. No, we didn't end this so good, but you know we had something so good. And I'm wondering, can we still be friends? Can we still be friends?
We love that on the big show. It's Justin Bieber and Friends. At 2:32 in Great Britain.
And if it ends, can we be friends?
This is Radio 2.
Sitting with you in a dark room, warmed by a fireplace. You know there's just something about you, you brighten my day. I got something to run past you. I just hope I say it right. So I take your hand and ask you, have you made plans for the rest of your life? There's one thing I should be killing off and giving up now, and that's worrying about life. Oh, I'll be fine. If one gray hair shows, I'll be fine. If my waistline goes, I'll be fine. Even if
That's our two lovely friends, Faith Hill, Tim McGraw, The Rest of Our Life.
We'll be young
They'll be on the show tomorrow ahead of C2C, Country to Country.
when we're old.
2018.
Oh, I'll be fine. If my grey hair shows, I'll be fine. If my waistline goes, I'll be fine. Even when time takes its toll,
I'd like to bring on Janie Lee Grace and Tim Smith. And we're going to do some factoids. Let's go to Janie.
According to the Guinness World Records, on January 28th, 1887, a snowflake 15 inches wide, wow, that's big, and 8 inches thick, fell in Montana, making it the largest snowflake ever recorded.
Let's not talk about snowflakes. The word trousers was first recorded in English in 1625. Slightly earlier, the term trous or trews or struces were occasionally seen.
The parietal lobe in Einstein's brain was 15% larger than that of an average brain.
Trousers are thought to have originated as a comfortable garment to wear when horse riding.
You're on a trouser
I am on a trouser tip.
The record for eating 38 hard-boiled eggs is 1 minute, 15 seconds. Oh, no!
That's terrible.
I can't think of that.
In England, loose-fitting breeches were worn in preference to trousers until around 1820. In 1812, two Cambridge University colleges ordered that students in pantaloons or trousers should be considered as absent.
I don't think I've ever worn pantaloons, have you?
I don't know what they are.
They're big baggy trousers, aren't they? Yes.
Baggy trousers.
There are approximately 3,000 species of lice in the world, and human lice must feed every 24 hours or they'll starve to death.
The head lice to this hour.
Factoids.
Right in the afternoon on the BBC.
If you need a shout out, you can email steve.wright@bbc.co.uk. That's steve.wright@bbc.co.uk for a shout out. You can text 88291. That's to text 88291 and tweet us at BBC Radio 2. Liam Gallagher and
When
Paper
they gave you roses and believed your wild excuses, you were sealing the deal. Halfway down the road, and ain't it funny how the ghosts they fade and suddenly appear? You went too far, a woman, now you're feeling the fear. 'Cause you've never been alone before. Oh, and the wolf is at the door. Oh, now it's better if you hold your breath and don't look down at the pages of your paper crown. You reached out for more, and as the waves hit at the shore, you felt the fading of your will. Choke back the matter from the bottom of the ladder. Ask me if I love you still. You went too far, a woman, now you're feeling the fear. 'Cause you've never been alone before. Oh.
Today, many trains in Spain are cancelled as some workers strike to highlight gender inequalities on International Women's Day, which of course is today. Bonuses of up to 84,000 staff at John Lewis and Waitrose have been cut for the 5th year in a row, say reports today. Amazon's Alexa has been letting out an unprompted creepy cackle, startling users of the best-selling voice assistant. And today is day 4 of Zoe Ball's Hardest Road Home Challenge. Round of applause for Zoe, please, before we tell you what she's up to. She's raising money for sport relief by cycling 350 miles from her birthplace of Blackpool down to Brighton, where she lives. Zoe started today having already done 218 miles this week. Today she's on the road from Stratford-upon-Avon to Marlow via Kidlington and Oxford, your neck of the woods, Tim. And she told Chris on the breakfast show this morning it's a tough route today.
Really tired now, struggling quite a bit. And Greg has just given me the fine news that I'm about to do the biggest distance in one go that I've done so far. And it involves the Cotswolds and the Chilterns, 2 sets of hills, and they have S's in, so that's hills. And I think I'm starting to lose my mind a little bit because this morning I was told everyone that I was having trouble walking up the hills instead of the stairs. I think I'm obsessed.
So, you're a hero. Keep going. She spoke to Chris, by the way, after eating what she said was the best ever bacon sausage and egg bap that she'd ever had, and she deserves it. To find out more about Zoe Ball's Hardest Road Home Challenge for Sport Relief, just go to the Radio 2 website. It's bbc.co.uk/Radio 2 and click on the picture of Zoe with her bike for more information. All the details on how to donate and all the terms and conditions are right there. So it is International Women's Day today. It's also World Kidney Day. It's day 4, the penultimate day of Zoe's Hardest Road Home. Crufts has started in Birmingham. In tonight's football, Arsenal play AC Milan. Mark Hamill will be honoured with a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Harrison Ford. And George Lucas will also be there for the unveiling. San Francisco Ocean Film Festival starts today, and the Glasgow International Comedy Fest is on until the 25th of March. Here is Janie Lee Grace.
Are men really doing 75 minutes housework a day? That's
No.
the headline.
No, not even me.
How would you squeeze that in? Seriously? Well, it says here they're pulling their weight with the housework, but they're still lagging way behind women. 10 years ago, they say, men in the UK did an average of 66 minutes of housework a day. Now it's 75. I don't believe that. Over the same period, the number of minutes women spend on housework every day went down slightly from 133 to 132. Who have they surveyed here? Well, none of us. That's unbelievable. Anyway, apparently we're still lagging behind because it looks like Mexico, they do the most. Women do 273 minutes, men do 90. And then we're number 6 with 75 minutes for men, apparently, and 133 minutes a day for women every day on housework.
I know.
Oh dear.
Lee Mack's on with us later, back with a new series of Not Going Out, and Jennifer Hudson from The Voice, and Eleanor Favilli and Francesca Cavallo talking about goodnight stories for Rebel Girls 2, the sequel to their huge hit book from last year, on today, International Women's Day. We've had them on before. They are absolutely awesome. This is the big show.
My love, my lover, 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 I'm in paradise whenever I'm with you. My mind, my mind, well, it's a paradise whenever I'm with you. Ride on, well, I will ride on down the road, I will find you, I will hold you, I'll be there. It's long, well, it's a mighty long road, but I'll find you, I will hold you, and I'll be there. I know you heard it from those other boys, but this time it's real, it's something that I feel it. I know you heard it from those other boys, but this time it's real, it's something that I feel it. If it feels like paradise running through your bloody veins, you know it's love heading your way. If it feels like paradise running through your bloody veins, you know it's love heading your way. My time, my time, well, it's a never-ending helter-skelter. We'll be out whatever the weather. My heart, my boom, boom, heart, it's a beat and it's a thumping and I'm alive. I know you heard it from those other boys, but this time it's real, it's something that I feel it. I know you heard it from those other boys, but this time it's real, it's something that I feel it. If it feels like paradise running through your bloody veins, feels like paradise running through your bloody veins, you know it's love heading your way. Paradise, roll on, meet me there, roll on, 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 paradise, roll on. Meet me there, roll on, paradise, roll on, meet me there, roll on. If it feels like paradise running through your bloody veins, you know it's love heading your way. If it feels like paradise running through your bloody veins, you know it's love heading your way. I know you've heard it from those other boys, but this time it's really something that I feel it. I know you've heard it from those other boys, but this time it's real. It's something that I feel it. If it feels like paradise running through your bloody veins, you know it's
What a great song. George Ezra and Paradise. Looky here, we got 13 minutes to 3 at Radio 2. It's a BBC station. Steve, any chance of a shout out? Having a couple of days off after being trapped during the snow. Well, you deserve it. Cheers, Mick from Lockstock Hall.
know it's love heading your way. BBC Radio 2.
And here is the Bobster.
Steve, thank you. First of all, to Cumbria, the A689. Now, this is ongoing from last week's snow at Nent Head. The A689 remains closed because of the amount of snow still at Hillis Terrace. So the extra snow today hasn't helped. And also, no trains through North Berwick because of the snow. There's a replacement bus instead. So no trains from Edinburgh, just so you know. So they're starting and terminating at Drem. The latest on the M1 on the northbound side, Exeter Slit Road at 24 through to the A50. We've got a broken down lorry, so it's a little bit slow through there. Also the A59. Now the latest at Clitheroe. We had between Pimlico Link Road and Worston Road yesterday an overhead tanker towards the A671. Now it's still closed. They've got to resurface the carriageway between Clitheroe and Chatburn, so that's still shut, that route. M6 on the northbound side at Junction 5 for Castle Bromwich. There was a breakdown. Now they've cleared it, but still queues to Junction 4 for Coles Hill. M6 southbound, we've got a broken down car past Junction 6. So one lane is shut on the southbound side with a breakdown, completely separate from the one on the other side of the road. The A217 at Reigate. Now Reigate Hill is closed, and that's because of a fuel spillage. It's closed both ways between the Yew Tree Pub and the M25 at Junction 8. So from Beach Road to the M25. So you've got to find a diversion for that. And then the latest on the M4 westbound. The Bringlass Tunnels westbound were closed 24 to 26 from Albus Road. It has reopened, still busy on the westbound side though. Back with more in 40 minutes.
Now, it's Editors.
The room's full to burst. Whatever you say, gotta quench that thirst. I got a secret for you. It's in a magazine. You got letters to keep safe. Bitten nails stay clean, yeah. Now talk the loudest with a clenched fist. Talk about my healing
probably heard that report earlier on that parents of boomerang kids who move back home see their quality of life suffer. That's the parents, research showing today. They're likely to be more miserable than empty nesters whose children have established independent lives. The academics at the London School of Economics and Political Science concluded parents enjoy their independence when their children leave the home, and refilling an empty nest may be regarded as a violation of this. I don't know, I mean, we all go through this now and again, and sometimes it's absolutely delightful to have your kids live with you again.
I think it's far more prevalent these days, isn't it? Because we've spoken about this before. Young people, kids have more difficulty in buying a property or even renting a property of their own.
For sure.
So they may leave with all the best intentions of finding one. They have to come back because they can't afford to.
Today marks 25 years since Beavis and Butthead debuted on MTV. They went from being two heavy metal-loving ninth graders critiquing music videos to having their own full-length movie. And here's a clip of Beavis and Butthead, and I want you to picture them, the cartoon of them, duetting with Cher.
I got flowers in the spring. I got you. You are my ring. And when I'm sad, you're a clown. And if I get scared, you're always
And happy birthday, Gary Newman.
The only electronic music I was aware of when I made my first album was old prog rock stuff, which I wasn't really keen on. A bit of old Kraftwerk, actually, to be fair, and the Low album, Bowie did, that stuff with Eno.
Yeah.
Which I thought was great, but didn't want to do it, kind of classical sort of
Yours
music.
was a heavy sound, wasn't it?
See, when I found synthesizers, I honestly thought that I was the only one that had found them for a bit, and I went back to the record company and said, this is good.
In the birthdays and anniversaries today, are you ready, Janie?
I'm ready.
Okay, here we go. This day, 1971... two boxers were in a fight, and it was 1971, 15 rounds, and one was the champion, but he got beat by whom? Who were the two boxers?
Okay, early 1970s, Muhammad Ali.
Yes.
Joe Frazier.
Joe Frazier is correct. Joe Frazier beat Muhammad Ali over 15 rounds this day 1971 in an historic world heavyweight title fight. Okay, Tim, here we go. Oh, Count Ferdinand von Zeppelin.
Oh, the inventor of the Zeppelin flying thing.
Yeah, that's right, the flying thing. That's what it says. Inventor of the Zeppelin airship.
Airship. That was what I was thinking of. Yeah.
He died, actually, this day, 1979.
And he was a count.
He was a count, yes.
And he was in Led Zeppelin as well, wasn't he? in later life.
I was trying to fit that in.
Yeah, when they reformed.
Yes.
James Dean.
Oh, James Dean, actor, singer, of course, legend, icon.
Now, let's move on to Country 2018. The 6th annual Country Festival starts tomorrow in London, Glasgow and Dublin. The lineup at the O2 in London is Old Dominion, Kelsey Ballerini and Tim McGraw and Faith Hill. Saturday, Ashley Campbell, Luke Combs, Kit Moore, Sugarland and Casey Musgraves. And Sunday, Midland, Margot Price, Emmylou Harris and Little Big Town. Now, these bills, by the way, rotate through London, Glasgow and Dublin. It's getting very exciting here over the weekend, with the exception of Ashley, who isn't playing Dublin.
Bob Harris, Balin Leonard and Bobby Pryor will be broadcasting live from the O2 on Saturday night here on Radio 2 from 8 p.m. They'll have interviews with the artists, exclusive performances, plus Sugarland and Casey Musgraves live sets from the main stage.
And Tim.
And in tonight's Bob Harris Country at 7, Bob will be looking ahead to C2C, and then for the next 3 weeks, he'll have all the highlights from it. And there's more. We're going to be chatting to 2 of the headline acts on tomorrow's big show. They are Little Big Town and Tim McGraw and Faith Hill. And Bobby will be down at the O2 tomorrow afternoon for us to report in on how it's all going on day 1 of Country 2018.
Yeah, and they're all our new friends as well. Having been to Nashville last year, they're all our old pals now. Look, you're on the big show.
Everybody's talking about all the wonderful things you do with her, like you used to with me. Can you tell by the look on my face? I still like you that way. And now I can hardly remember why we ever lost touch, but I can tell that I love you and I still love you as long as I live. I'll never get over you. It's killing me. I'll never get over you. If you can't be with the one you really truly love, do the two-step with the one you will. And everybody's talking about you and her together. How could you do that to me? And everybody's talking, everybody's going on about her. What you just do with me? I can tell by the look on your face, you really like her that way. And now I'm trying not to lose my mind and start to cry, but I can tell that you love her, you really love her. As long as I live, I can live. I'll never get over you. It's killing me. I'll never get over you. If you can't be with the one you love, it's okay. 'Cause if you can't be with the one you really truly love, do the two-step. As long as I live, I'll never get you getting over me. It's killing me. I'll never get over you.
From Karen Groves, Stephen Team, can you wish Stephen Groves from Southend-on-Sea, Southend, very happy birthday from his sister Karen. Thank you, Karen. Happy birthday, Stephen. It's my birthday too, says this. Wish me a good one. I'm currently learning the ukulele, so I'm sitting here trying to strum along to the tunes. Really? It's hard though, yeah, it would be. Hubby Phil is out and it's just me and the dog Macy to play plays a good tune that I can play along to. Thanks, friend and team. That's Kathy Mason in Horndean. That's brilliant. Do you want me to play When I'm Cleaning Windows? Good reference, righty. When we come back, the oldies chosen by Lucy Lavelle in Englefield Green in Surrey.
News at 3 o'clock. This is Tom Harrigan. The Home Secretary Amber Rudd has called the use of a nerve agent on British soil a brazen and reckless crime. She insisted that the government would act robustly once it became clear who was responsible for the attempted murder of a former Russian spy and his daughter in Salisbury on Sunday. But Ms Rudd was careful not to point the finger of blame when she gave her update this morning. Sir Tony Brenton, who served as the British ambassador to Russia last decade, believes there's no question who's responsible.
The British authorities are going to be looking for more substantial
substantive proof of a link between the use of this agent and the Russians in particular. It's worth noting that it's not only governments who use this sort of thing. Sarin was used on the Tokyo Metro a few years ago. Nevertheless, the high probability is that it's the Russians, and the fact that it's a nerve agent has raised that probability.
2 18-year-old men have been arrested after a black student at Nottingham Trent University said racist abuse was shouted outside her room. Rafaro Chizango posted footage of what happened on social media yesterday. The university said it was carrying out an urgent investigation and there had been some suspensions. Motoring experts have warned of an increase in potholes because of the recent cold weather. The RAC says pressures on council spending meant roads across the country were already plagued by potholes and the freezing water had accentuated the problem. Dave Ryan, a mechanic who owns a garage, says the rise in potholes is bad for drivers' wallets.
Tyres, broken wheels, in some cases broken wishbones, mechanical parts on cars that have been forced backwards because of the impact, and in some cases it's actually written cars off.
Staff working for the John Lewis Partnership will see their bonuses cut for the 5th year in a row after pre-tax profits fell by 3/4 to just over £100 million. The company, which also owns Waitrose, said it expected trading to be volatile in the coming year. John Lewis is the latest retailer to report pressures in trading. North and South Korea will not march together as intended at the opening of the Winter Paralympics in the South tomorrow. It's because of a disagreement over a tiny dot on a flag, as Michael Bristow reports.
The two teams were due to walk behind the Korean unification flag, as they did at the Olympics. On it, there's a blue silhouette of the Korean peninsula. North Korea wanted the flag to show the Dokdo Islands, which are controlled by South Korea but claimed by Japan. Seoul didn't want them included, and so the teams will march separately. All this comes amid warming ties between the two Koreas and an offer by the North's leader Kim Jong-un to talk about giving up his nuclear weapons. This row hints at the difficulties that lie ahead if that offer is to become a reality.
Prince Harry and his fiancée Meghan Markle have launched a project in Birmingham to mark International Women's Day. The scheme aims to inspire female students to take up careers in science, technology and engineering. And that's the BBC News at 3 minutes past 3. Our next at 4.
Thank you, Tom.
Steve Wright in the afternoon.
Now, the non-stop oldies brought to you daily by Steve Wright in the afternoon.
Set adrift on the bliss of you.
Marionette strings are dangerous things.
high, rubber bands expand in a frustrating sigh. Tell me that she's not dreaming. She's got an ace in the hole that doesn't have meaning. Reality used to be a friend of mine, cause complete control I don't take too kind. Christina Applegate, you gotta put me on. But guess whose piece of the cake was Jack Bourne? She broke a wishbone and wished for a sign. I told her whispers in my heart were fine. What did she think she could do? I feel for her, I really do. And I stared at the ring finger on her hand. I wanted her to be a big PM Dawn fan, but I'll have to put her right back with the rest. That's the way it goes, I guess. Baby, you send me out. Baby, you send me out. I'm set adrift on memory. Baby, you send me out. Baby, you send me out. I'm set adrift on memory. Baby, you send me out. Baby, you send me out. I'm set adrift on memory. Baby, you send me
PM Dawn, sampling True, of course, set adrift on Memory Bliss. Forgotten all about that, hadn't you? That's great. PM Dawn. These oldies chosen by Lucy Lavelle in Inglefield Green in Surrey. My name is Lucy, I'm 42. I work part-time as an airline cabin crew. I live in the lovely village in Surrey, or a lovely village, with my husband Matt and our 9-year-old Dachshund Rowley. My hobbies are pub walks and jogging. We also visit Devon to try the cider on a regular basis, and I like boating in all forms. We kayaked the River Wye last year. My aim is to retire on a yacht in the British Virgin Islands. Excellent. I've got a younger brother called Max who helped me pick these oldies, along with my crazy friends Layla, Katie and Karen, Bruce, our cool new friend we met on holiday. Oh, that's Bruce. And parents, Andrea and Alan. I always listen when I'm preparing dinner, so it'd be great to hear these songs played. We're loving them. Thank you for them, Lucy. And this is a great song, Paolo Nutini.
I was perched outside in the pouring rain, trying to make myself a sail. Then I'll float to you, my darling, with the evening on my tail. Although not the most honest means of travel, it gets me there nonetheless. I'm a heartless man at worst, babe, and a helpless one at best. Darling, I'll bathe your skin, I'll even wash your clothes. Just give me some candy before I go. No, darling, I'll kiss your eyes and lay you down on your rug. Just give me some candy after my hug. Oh, I'm often found explaining, but the hurt plays out all the same. And although I'm left defeated, it gets held against my name. I know you got plenty to offer, baby, but I guess I've taken quite enough. While I'm some stain there on your bedsheet, you're my diamond in the rough. Darling, I'll bathe your skin, I'll even wash your clothes. Just give me some candy before I go. No, darling, I'll kiss your eyes and lay you down on your rug. Just give me some candy after my hug. The writing's on the wall, but darling, I'll bathe your skin, I'll even wash your clothes. Just give me some candy after my hug. Oh, and I'll be there waiting for you. Know that I'll be there waiting for you. Oh, I'll
love that song. Thank you for choosing it. These are the non-stop oldies chosen by Lucy Lavelle in Englefield Green in Surrey. And Brian Ferry, Slave to Love. Then later on, we've got Eleanor Favilli and Francesca Cavallo talking about Goodnight Stories for Rebel Girls 2. It's the sequel to their huge hit book from last year. Jennifer Hudson, singer, actor and mentor on The Voice. And Lee Mack, back with a new series of Nuts Going Out. And these are the non-stop oldies, chosen by Lucia Lavelle, and these are the Kinks.
I met her in the club down in Old Soho, where you drink champagne and it tastes just like cherry cola. C-O-L-A cola. She She walked up to me and she asked me to dance. I asked her her name and in a dark brown voice she said Lola. Hello, la 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 Lola. Well, I'm not the world's most physical guy, but when she squeezed me tight, she nearly broke my spine. Oh my Lola, la 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 Lola. Well, I'm not dumb, but I can't understand why she walked like a woman but talked like a man. Oh my Lola, la 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 Lola, la 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 Lola. Well, we drank champagne and danced all night under electric candlelight. She picked me up and sat me on her knee. Said, "Dear boy, won't you come on with me?" Well, I'm not the world's most passionate guy, but when I looked in her eyes, well, I almost fell for my Lola. La 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 la, la 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 la. I pushed her away. I walked to the door. I fell to the floor. I got down on my knees. I looked at her and she at me. That's the way that I wanted to stay, and I always wanted to be that way for my Lola. La 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 la. Girls will be boys and boys will be girls. It's a mixed up, muddled up, shook up world except my Lola. La 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 la. Well, I left home just a week before, and I'd never ever kissed a woman before. But Lola smiled and took me by the hand and said, "Dear boy, I'm gonna make you a man." Well, I'm not the world's most masculine man, but I know what I am and I'm glad I'm a man. So is Lola. La 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 la, la 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 la.
You're lying again. Say you don't, but then you do. I'm trying again to build a wall around your heart, then break it through to you. You make it happen. Everything's blue now. Oh, lucky you. Oh, lucky you. There's nothing to lose. If it's really true, oh, lucky you. You're chasing the moon, reaching out to touch the stars, but you land too soon. What will it take to make you see the way things really are? You've got this far, so let it happen. Everything
You're on the non-stop oldies. There's lightning seeds and lucky you.
The non-stop oldies every day.
You go alone. It's times like these can't make it on my own. Wasted days and sleepless nights, and I can't wait to see you again. I finally spend my time waiting on your call. How can I tell you, babe, my back's against the wall? By my side, tell me it's alright, 'cause I don't think I can take anymore. Is this love that I'm feeling? Is this the love that I've been searching for? Is this love, or am I dreaming? This must be love, 'cause it's really got a hold on. Can't stop the feeling, I've been this way before, but with you I've found the key to open any door. I can feel my love for you growing stronger day by day, and I can't wait to see you again, so I can hold you in my arms. Is this love that I'm feeling? Is this the love that I've been searching for? Is this love, or am I dreaming? This must be love, 'cause it's really got a hold on me. Hold on me. Is this love that I'm feeling? Is this the love that I've been searching for? Is this love? Is this love, or am I dreaming?
BBC Radio 2, the number one radio station in all the land. There's Whitesnake, Is This Love? At 3:27, these are the non-stop oldies. More in a mo.
6 music on your digital radio.
Sometimes the best moments from the night out are the times when it's over, when you're just winding it down back at a friend's. Why not tease out those after hours by hanging with me for the kind of Sunday afternoon you really need? It's going to be a little bit me, a little bit you, and a whole lot of really great music. Let me take you from your weekend nights to your weekday mornings. We're going to play a track of your choice that helps you relax.
Amy LeMay on BBC Radio 6 Music.
Join me Sunday afternoons from 4.
Cheers, Amy.
On your digital radio 6 Music.
Okay, got it.
Every day I spend my time drinking wine, feeling fine, waiting here to find the sign that I flowers push their heads into the air. I don't care if I ever know. There I go. Don't push your love too far. Your wounds won't leave a scar. Right now is where you are, in a broken dream. Did someone buy them? Did someone break the bread? Good people are in bed before 9 o'clock. On the pad before my eyes, paper cries, telling lies. The promises you gave from the grave of a broken heart. Every day I spend my time drinking wine, feeling fine, waiting here to find the sign that I can understand. Yes, I am. I'm sitting in my lonely room. Don't push your luck.
Wow, that guitar is mean. It's 3:31. Stephen, Team Leon and Chris potting up plants and loving the show as usual. Can you say this says happy 60th to my husband Dave? All right, Dave the Paint Rogers, as we're driving back to Swindon after a few days away in Yorkshire. Thanks, Steve. Oh, it's our pleasure. Can you congratulate Peter Davis from Garstang in Lancashire for passing his Class 1 HGV? First time. That's from Janet in snowy Clitheroe, Lancashire. Can you give my hubby John, he's driving me to Didcot, a shout out to Oxford with our daughter Ria tonight to see Vincent and Flavia. Oh yeah, my Mother's Day treat. I love him. Remember, Mother's Day on Sunday. My chauffeur, I don't drive. We're fans of the show. Thank you from Jan. You got to say hello to my lovely Debbie, working hard at the NHS in Luton and listening to your little show whilst doing so. That's Steve Walker. An afternoon, Steve. Me and my grandma Eve listen every day. 2 weeks until we see Niall Horan live. His grandma like Neil Horan. Oh, excellent. Niall Horan, I beg your pardon. We're all excited. Have a good day. That's from Aaron. Niall's a good friend of mine. Steve, good afternoon. I'm at home relaxing, listening to your show. I'm loving it. That's from Mark. And listening to the show from not so sunny Spain, from Joe. It cheers me up. In the news, Tesco Bank has cancelled some of its customers' credit cards after concerns that a number of accounts may have been compromised. The attempted murder of ex-Russian spy Sergei Skripal and his daughter Yulia using a nerve agent was a brazen and reckless attack, Amber Rudd has said today. Mr. Skripal and his daughter are critically ill after being found collapsed on a bench in Salisbury city centre on Sunday. In the USA, a blustery nor'easter dumped over 2 feet of gloopy snow across pockets of the northeast, has left more than 1 million utility customers from Maryland to Maine without power. And almost half of the drivers who challenged parking and bus lane fines issued by local authorities here were successful. Figures obtained by the BBC suggest today. 4 out of 10 appeals to hundreds of councils across the UK over 5 years led to fines being cancelled. Motoring group the RAC said the data was frightening and showed drivers were right to appeal. And over to you, Bobby.
Thank you, Steve. First of all, to Clitheroe, to the A59. It is still closed following yesterday's overturned tanker. Still got to repair the carriageway, so emergency repairs between the A671 and the Worston Road still. So they're resurfacing between Chatburn and Clitheroe itself. M1 northbound broken down at 24 for the A50. One lane is closed off onto the exit Slit Road. You can get off there, though. The M6 on the southbound side still got a breakdown between 6 and 5 at Castle Bromwich. So one lane is shut there. The Snake Pass just just an update. The A57, now it is open, as is the Woodhead Pass, but they are saying difficult driving conditions between Glossop and the Ladybar Reservoir on the Snake. Woodhead Pass open, but also hazardous, so take care as you go through. It's just a warning, really. M4 westbound did all reopen at 24 Coldra to 26 the Malpass Road following the Bringlass Tunnel closure, so that's a through route for you. And problems for the M25. Now, clockwise, they are resurfacing between 9 and 10. Leatherhead to the A3, so there is one lane shut there. And finally to Reigate Hill, the A217, closed completely. Fuel spillage has closed the route between the M25 at Junction 8, which is the Reigate turnoff, and the Yew Tree Pub, which is the Beach Road junction. Back with more, 20 minutes.
Thanks, Bobby.
Steve Wright in the
You say you love me, I say you crazy. We're nothing more than friends. You're not my lover, more like a brother. I know you since we were like 10. Yeah, don't mess it up, talking at ears. Only gonna push me away, that's it. When you say you love me, that made me crazy. Here we go again. Don't go look at me with that look in your eye. You really ain't going nowhere without a fight. You can't be reasoned with them, don't be impolite. I've told you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,000 times. Haven't I made it obvious? Haven't I made it clear? Want me to spell it out for you? F-R-I-N-D-S. Haven't I made it obvious? Haven't I made it clear? Want me to spell it out for you? F-R-I-N-D-S. F-R-I-N-D-S. Have you got no shame? You looking insane, turning up at my door. It's 2 in the morning, the rain is pouring. Haven't we been here before? Don't mess it up, talking at ears. Only gonna push me away, that's it. Have you got no shame? You looking insane. Here we go again. So don't go look at me with that look in your eye. You really ain't going nowhere without a fight. You can't be reasoned with them, don't be impolite. I've told you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,000 times. Haven't I made it obvious? Haven't I made it clear? Want me to spell it out for you? F-R-I-N-D-S. Haven't I made it obvious? Haven't I made it clear? Want me to spell it out for you? F-R-I-N-D-S. F-R-I-N-D-S. F-R-I-E-N-D-S. That's how you spell friends. F-R-I-E-N-D-S. Get that inside your head. No, yeah. F-R-I-E-N-D-S. We're just friends. So don't go look at me with that look in your eye. You really ain't going nowhere without a fight. You can't be reasoned with them, don't be impolite. I've told you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,000 times. Haven't I made it obvious? Haven't I made it clear? Want me to spell it out for you? F-R-I-N-D-S. Haven't I made it obvious? Haven't I made it clear? Want me to spell it out for you? F-R-I-N-D-S.
Yeah, got those details.
Jeremy Vine at Maple Syrup with Susan Stranks. Listen to a right old noise. 237 southernraildelay.com. T's and C's apply. Cover before striking. 2747644.
Thank you.
Good morning, Britain. Today's show is entitled Stay Warm. Hug a friend.
The Chris Evans Breakfast Show.
Already with us this morning, Sharon Horgan. Juliet Stevenson.
Good morning.
But joining us next, John Turode.
G'day. I bought your present. Got up at 5:30 this morning, put the oven on for you. It's breakfast pull-apart bread. Cheese and bacon in the middle of it.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
I love greasy bread.
Thanks, Sharon. Greasy bread. I appreciate that.
Midjaw is here.
Stop your crying.
It's good, isn't he? He's brilliant.
This Friday with Kylie and James Corden.
With live music from country star Kelsey Ballerini.
Weekday mornings from 6:30
on BBC Radio 2.
And now here we are returning for Factoids, Tim Smith.
Around 450 BC, King Artaxerxes of Persia gave the prophet Nehemiah a letter granting him safe passage to Judah. This is seen by many historians as the first ever passport.
Wow. A potato is about how many percent water, how many percent solid, would you say, Janie?
Oh, that's difficult. I'd say not a huge amount of water, 18%.
18% water, you think?
Well, it's a silly guess, isn't it? Go on. Is it less?
80% water.
Really?
And 20%
Well, how
solid.
come they're so starchy then and fattening? That's amazing.
Yeah. Well,
Wow.
that's what it says.
Must be true.
What you got?
80% approximately of UK barristers were Oxbridge educated.
And Tim?
To make room for your heart, your left lung is slightly smaller than your right one.
And Janie?
The number of people admitted to hospital with bee, wasp or hornet stings has more than doubled to around 840 every year.
Yeah, they can be vicious.
Factoids.
I want to spend my life with a girl like you. Ba 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 ba, and do all the things that you want me to. Ba 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 ba. Till that time has come that we might live as one. Can I dance with you? Ba 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 ba. I tell by the way you dress that you're so real fine. And by the way you talk that you're just my kind. Girl, why should it be that you don't notice me? Can I dance with you? Baby, baby, is there no chance I can take you for the last thing all night long? Yeah, I've been waiting. Now there'll be no hesitating. So before this dance has reached the end, to you across the floor, my love I'll send. I just hope and pray that I'll find a way to say.
And there's the Trog. Simon Mayer's on the air at 5. Resident cook Nigel Barden celebrates National Pie Week by making chicken and tarragon pie for Foodie Thursday. Then it's Bob Harris. Bob previews this weekend's Country to Country Festival. More on that in just a second. And Joe Wiley at 8. Joe celebrates 20 years since the release of Fatboy Slim's You've Come a Long Way, Baby, by making it her vinyl revival this week.
Ever since I bought my first record, music has been my greatest love. And there's no greater thrill for a fan of music than to hear it live. Join me, Bob Harris, for a real treat, a spectacular concert with Sugarland and Casey Musgraves.
Join Bob Harris
Backstage at the Country to Country Festival. Saturday night from 8 on BBC Radio 2.
Steve Wright in the afternoon.
Well, now we have a return visit from Elena Favilli, and now Francesca Cavallo is here, and let's pick him up.
Thank you so much for having us.
Well, it's our pleasure, and
Thank you.
welcome back.
Oh, yeah.
And-
It's amazing to be back.
Now, let me just tell you, Elena and Francesca are the authors behind last year's hit book, Goodnight Stories for Rebel Girls. Following research into the lack of female role models in children's literature, Elena and Francesca decided to write a book to empower young women, and Goodnight Stories for Rebel Girls was the result. Now they're back with a second edition, which has 100 more tales of extraordinary women, all told in the style of a bedtime story. So this is a great idea. Who thought of this idea, by the way?
We both came up with this idea of a collection of inspiring stories for young women. And we both are very passionate about gender equality and pushing young women to fight for their passions and their dreams. So we thought, wouldn't it be great to have this collection of bedtime stories that, instead of having princesses waiting to be saved, showcase these amazing examples of extraordinary and real women from the past and from the present.
Yeah.
And what's great is that in the cases of a lot of these women, they've had really quite difficult backgrounds or some kind of challenge that they've overcome. So how did you go about researching that background information?
In some cases, it was harder because some of these women, their stories have not been told by media. And in this case, the relationship with our global community of readers was very important, because many of them started coming to us and telling us, you have to know the story of this woman from my country.
Because she's a fantastic person and she's done this and what have you. Of course, you're right, because here's Mary Seacole, nurse. Here's Mary Fields, a mail carrier. Here's Marie Tharp, a geologist. These women couldn't be more different, but they have something in common. What would you say that they all have in common?
They all had to fight hard to accomplish their dreams. None of them had it easy. And I think this is really the common thread, and it just shows that you need to keep pushing and pushing. In many cases, they were forgotten in history, and their accomplishments were never recognized during their lives. So I think it just shows young girls this example of strength, that it's really empowering.
Why was it, do you think, that some women's accomplishments were never recognized?
I think generally it's very hard for women to get their successes recognized because of patriarchy. Men in positions of power want to keep that power, and they make it very hard for women to emerge. Yeah. And every time a woman accomplishes something, it's usually undermined because she's called lucky, or someone else is portrayed as the actual person behind the success. And I always get mad when I hear the expression of there is always a great woman behind the success of a man, because that is all some people want to recognize us.
Yeah. And do you think it is changing? Because it is International Women's Day, of course, and there's lots being talked about. So, you must have seen a fairly massive change, even just across the period of time you've been compiling these books.
Yes, we have. And I think this is happening because we are living in a time where it's like this momentum is building. There's a lot of people and of families who really want to raise their children in a different way. They're just more conscious of gender stereotypes, and they are ready to fight them.
So the speed of change, do you think it's enough in terms of equality?
It's never enough.
I thought that might be the answer. So let's just take a break. Elena Favelli and Francesca Cavallo are here. We'll be right back. Talk about good night stories for Rebel Girls too.
I'm not the woman, I'm not the man. I am something that you never understand. I never beat you, I never lie. If you're evil, I'll forgive you bye-bye. 'Cause I would die for you, yeah. Darling, if you want me to, I would die for you. I'm not your lover, I'm not your friend. I am something that you never comprehend. No need to worry, no need to cry. I'm your Messiah and you're the reason why. 'Cause I would die for you, yeah. Darling, if you want me to, I would die for you. Wow.
Elena Favelli and Francesca Cavallo are back with us. For today, International Women's Day, talking about goodnight stories for Rebel Girls 2, the sequel to their huge hit book from last year. We should say that Volume 2 includes women put forward by readers and fans of the first book from female pirates, sportswomen, spies, activists, queens, astronomers, scientists and explorers. Alongside the second book, Eleanor and Francesca have also made a podcast.
The other remarkable thing about this book, apart from the remarkable women in the book, is the way you tell the story, because they're comprehensively told. You could have written pages and pages about almost all of them, couldn't you? So how difficult was it to actually edit down their stories to fit this book?
Well, also to tell them in the style of
bedtime story.
Bedtime story, yeah.
We're very interested in this experimentation with the narrative style of mixing biography and fairy tale.
Yeah.
And in order to achieve the brevity of the stories, we organized each of the tales around a central image. So, for example, in the case of Nadia Murad, who is one of the women in book 2, we chose the image of the moment she was held captive by ISIS fighters. So, terrible experience. But she waited for that moment that one day her captor left the door unlocked. So despite the total desperation that she was in, she didn't lose the hope of looking for the moment to escape. And around that image, we built her tale. Yeah. And for each of these women, we selected one central image that could help us get to the truth of that woman's story.
I like what you've written about J.K. Rowling, the story there, where, I mean, we all just think of her success, but you mentioned the fact that she had masses and masses of rejection and actually believes that it's being able to accept failure that got her to be the person she is. We must also say the other thing that's stunning about this book is the illustrations. I mean, I just love them.
Yeah, we really wanted to include the most amazing female illustrators of our time in this book, and it was also a way to use this book as a platform to showcase this talent. And we researched them mostly online, and we have female illustrators from all places.
So
we have
unique
60
in itself,
illustrators.
Isn't it? 60? I mean, it's like an art gallery.
Yeah, it is, because we really wanted these characters to emerge in all their differences and their uniqueness, and so that's why we included so many different artists.
I mean, this is not necessarily typical, but something that you will find. I think she's called Arsholpan Nugayev. She's an eagle huntress. Once there was a 13-year-old girl named Aisholpan who lived in the icy cold Altai Mountains for 7 generations. The men in her tribe had hunted with golden eagles to provide their families with food and fur. Golden eagles are big, and then it goes on to tell her story. So she became an eagle huntress herself. Wow! I mean, where did that come from?
In this case, this came from, we watched the movie that National Geographic made about her.
Okay.
Which I strongly recommend because it's beautiful. And you see this little girl playing and working, actually, going hunting with this deadly animal, one of the most aggressive animals on earth. And it's so different from the image of these little girls that only play with like small cats and all these cute animals. And to be able to see that kind of courage and the domination of the big Altai Mountains of this girl is a beautiful image that we wanted in a book.
Absolutely. And then just a few pages later, Beyonce.
Absolutely, yeah.
So a wide variety.
Diversity.
Yeah,
that's
quite
great.
a contrast, yeah.
So I would imagine that you could probably do one of these a year. I mean, does this mean we're going to see you every year?
I hope so.
Oh, okay.
We really enjoy being here, so...
Oh, well, it's nice to have you on. Good Night Stories for Rebel Girls 2, co-written by Eleanor Favilli and Francesca Cavallo, is out now, and the Good Night Stories for Rebel Girls podcast is available right now. Good to see you again, and we'll see you for the next one.
Thank you.
Congratulations on your success. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Eleanor, Francesca.
Ask you once, ask you twice now. There's lipstick on your collar. You say she's just a friend now. Then why don't we call her? So you wanna go on with someone to do all the things you used to do to me? I swear I know you do. You used to take me out in your fancy car and make out in the rain. And when I ring you up, don't know where you are till I hear her say your name. Used to sing along when you play guitar, that's a distant memory. Hope she treats you better than you treated me. Huh. I'm onto you, yeah you. I'm not your number one. I saw you with her. Why did I bother? Tell me how many more times does it take to get smarter? Don't need to deny the hurt and the lies and all of the things you did to me. I swear I know you did. Now you take her out in your fancy car and make out in the rain. And when she rings you up, she know where you are, but I know differently. Now she sings along when you play guitar, making brand new memories. Hope you treat her better than you treated me. I'm onto you. Take her out in your fancy car and make out in the rain. And when she rings you up, she know where you are, but I know differently. Now she sings along when you play guitar, making brand new memories. Hope you treat her better than you treated me.
Anne-Marie. Well, tonight at 10, the Radio 2 art show with Annika Rice, actress Leah Williams, with Annika to discuss her West End play Mary Stuart. Plus, Annika goes to the opening of the new Picasso exhibition at the Tate Modern and talks with Picasso's grandson, Olivier Picasso. Here's Bobby Pryor.
Steve, thank you. A59 at Clitheroe still closed. They've got some emergency repairs between Chatburn and Clitheroe, so it's closed both ways between the A671 and the Worston Road. The latest on the M6 southbound, that broken down car's gone now, 6 to 5 at Castle Bromwich. All off the road, but still extremely slow. A57, the Snake Pass between Glossop and Lady Bow. Now, it is open, but difficult driving conditions. Same with the A628 Woodhead Pass as well. The M25, now on the clockwise side, we've got resurfacing work. 9 to 10 through to the A3 at Wisley, and the M25 anti-clockwise just after 6 for Godstone. There's an accident. Now one lane is blocked. The queues are already reaching back to the M23 at junction 7. Finally, Somerset M5, we've got on the northbound side 25 Taunton to 24 at Bridgewater South. There's a bump there and one lane is shut. Back with more in 30 minutes.
Just over 24 hours away from serious jocking, by the way. Yeah, just saying.
88 to 91 FM, BBC Radio 2.
And another thing, Mother's Day on Sunday.
If you get the notion, you can't stop the groove, 'cause you just won't move. Got my sunroof down, got my diamond in the back. Put on your second ring of woman if you don't like. Shame, shame, shame. Oh, shame on you, girl. If you can't dance too. I said shame, 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 shame on you. If you can't dance too. If you don't want to go, remember one monkey don't stop no show. My body needs action.
us, steve.wright at bbc.co.uk. Text 88291 and tweet us at BBC Radio 2. Love to hear from you. Coming up in the cuts, David Oyelowo, and there's Charlize, and there's ALW, The Lord. Our guests include Lee Mack and Jennifer Hudson. There's Tom, there's Tim, there's Janie, there's Bobby, there's Sports Guy, Factoid, Social Media, all on the big show. BBC Radio 2, online, on digital radio, and on 88 to 91 FM.
BBC News at 4 o'clock. This is Tom Harrigan. The Home Secretary has described the poisoning of a Russian former spy and his daughter in Salisbury as a brazen and reckless act. In a statement to the Commons, Amber Rudd said Sergei and Julia Skripal were still in a critical condition after being attacked with a nerve agent on Sunday. Ben Emerson QC represented Marina Litvinenko during the inquiry into the death of her husband, the former Russian intelligence officer Alexander Litvinenko, in 2006.
Big question is this something that was sponsored by the Kremlin and the FSB, the new name for the KGB, or is this an act of mafia-related organised crime? The problem is that the distinction between the two is now so wafer-thin as to have become almost invisible.
New figures show waiting time performance in accident and emergency departments in England hit its lowest level since the target was introduced. The rate was 85% in February, marginally lower than the previous 2 months. The statistics also show 41,000 fewer operations were carried out during December 2017 and January when compared with the same period a year earlier. 2 18-year-old men have been arrested in connection with racially aggravated public order offences after a black student at Nottingham Trent University reported racist abuse. Rufaro Shizango posted a video of the alleged abuse on social media. Phil Mackey reports.
The footage was filmed by student Rufaro Chisango on Monday in her room in halls of residence at Nottingham Trent University. In the video, which she posted on Twitter, she said that the phrase "we hate blacks" could be heard being chanted outside her room. In a statement, Nottinghamshire Police said that 2 18-year-old men have been arrested in connection with racially aggravated offences. The university said it had suspended 2 students pending further inquiries.
A jury has been hearing evidence from commuters who were on a London Underground train last September when there was an explosion in their carriage. One man caught up in the Parsons Green bombing told the Old Bailey how his head was engulfed in flames. Ahmed Hassan is accused of planting the device on the District Line carriage. He denies attempted murder. The EU has written to Britain demanding more than £2 billion in unpaid customs duties. The government is accused of failing to tackle a scam that was uncovered a year ago involving the import of shoes and clothing from China. Here's our Brussels reporter, Adam Fleming.
The EU found that British importers were underestimating the value of shoes and textiles brought in from China, which meant that Brussels was losing out on customs duties. The government was warned about the problem, but the European Commission feels it didn't do enough, hence the letter dispatched to London, triggering a lengthy legal process that could end up at the European Court of Justice.
A Kenyan man who underwent brain surgery by mistake says he was unconscious when he was admitted to hospital. Samuel Kimani told Kenya's Nation TV he didn't know why he was operated on. Kenyatta National Hospital has apologised and admitted that the identity tags of 2 patients had been mixed up. And that's the BBC News at 3 minutes past 4. Our next at 5.
Thank you, Tom. Here is the Sports Guy.
Yes, in the next couple of hours, Arsenal play AC Milan in the Europa League. It's the first leg of the last 16 tie. The Italian side come to the Emirates boasting a 12-match unbeaten run. Arsenal, on the other hand, have lost their last 4 in all competitions. As well as silverware, this competition likely represents Arsenal's best chance of qualifying for the Champions League next season. England defender Lucy Bronze has been named in the FIFA Pro Women's World 11 of the Year. Owen Farrell will captain England for the first time in Saturday's Six Nations match against France, with regular skipper Dylan Hartley ruled out through injury. Mike Brown is dropped, so Anthony Watson plays fullback with Elliot Daly on the wing and Ben Teo replacing Jonathan Joseph in the centre. Mark Cavendish suffered a fractured rib and injuries to his knees, hips, hands and some swelling on his face in a crash in yesterday's opening stage of the Tirreno Adriatico in Italy. And the Winter Paralympics get underway tomorrow. British snowboarder Owen Pick will carry the flag for Paralympics GB.
Thanks, Sports Guy, and chicken pie for you later with Nigel. Throw a bit of tarragon in there for you.
Steve Wright in the afternoon.
Next hour, we'll talk to Lee Mack and Jennifer Hudson. There's George Harrison, My Sweet Lord. Well, in celebration of International Women's Day, hashtag IWD 2018 is trending on Twitter, of course. Jen tweets, Happy International Women's Day 2018 to all of the badass women I know, don't know, those who inspire me, I aspire to be and improve my life immeasurably. Rawl tweets on this International Women's Day, let's continue to create environments that women are respected in. And Zoe tweets, feels great to be acknowledged for hashtag International Women's Day today. 2018 has been literally horrendous, so this made me smile. Thank you, says Zoe. Over on Facebook, people are talking about Liam and Noel Gallagher. More on that in just a second. Both headlining BBC Music's biggest weekend festival. And as I say, this morning, Chris announced that both the Gallagher brothers are playing for Radio 2 at BBC's biggest weekend, music's biggest weekend. We already know that Noel was playing Perth, and today we found out that Liam will be playing in Coventry. Chris has got more big names to announce tomorrow morning, Friday morning, ahead of the biggest weekend, which is on the 25th to the 28th of May. Amy Winehouse's second album, Back to Black, has now sold over 100,000 copies on vinyl in the UK. It's the first album released in the 21st century to reach this level of sales just on vinyl. And the stars of the new film Gringo are at the premiere in Los Angeles. Our friend David Oyelowo, who was on the show with us last week, was there with his dad.
This is a special one because I haven't told him this yet, but the character I play in Gringo is actually a little bit based on him. So I wanted to bring him along to this to see how he reacts to it under these circumstances.
Brilliant. Charlize Theron is also in it and plays a corrupt, potty-mouthed boss. She said there was a bit of work to do to get into character.
Well, the ignorance I had to work on. I'm fortunate enough to say that I was well raised to not be an ignorant person, but the directness and the foul mouth part, I give all of that credit to my mother. She did a really good job in that department, so that's why we're here tonight.
And Andrew Lloyd Webber has been chatting about his new autobiography, Unmasked, which has been published today. But the Lord says, don't go expecting a follow-up.
I do say I'm not going to write a volume 2 because, not that anyone would probably want it, but even if they did, when things aren't going so well, and I heard a few things over the last few years until I had School of Rock again, which thank goodness has gone well, but there are a few things that hadn't. That's where some people show their true colours, and I don't really want to write about that.
Andrew Lloyd Webber, of course. Now take that.
Just have a little patience. I'm still hurting from a love I lost. I'm feeling your frustration, but any minute all the pain will stop. Just hold me close inside your arms tonight. Don't be too hard on my emotions, 'cause I need time. My heart is numb, has no feeling, so while I'm still healing, just try. I really want to start over again. I know you want to be my salvation, the one that I can always depend. I'll try to be strong, believe me, I'm trying to move on. It's complicated, but understand me, 'cause I need time. My heart is numb, has no feeling, so I am still healing. Just time and have a little patience, yeah. Have a little patience, yeah. 'Cause the scars run so deep, it's been hard, but I have to believe. Have a little patience. Have a little patience. Oh, 'cause I
Moments from now, talking about The Voice with Jennifer Hudson.
You both did exceptionally well. You held your own, you made Team J Hood proud, and you took your notes extremely well. And I feel as though both of you should go through.
Okay, so Jennifer, it's time for you to make your decision.
It's so hard because you both delivered.
Jennifer, who is the winner of the battle?
I am going to have to go with Jay.
Are you a man who loves and cherishes and cares for me? Is that you? Is that you? Is that you? Are you a guard in a prison, maximum security? Is that you? Is that you? Is that you? Do we stay home all the time? 'Cause you want me to yourself. Is that you? Is that you? Is that you? Or am I locked away out of fear that I find someone else? Is that you? Is that you? Yeah. Well, I don't like leaving under your spotlight just because you think I might find somebody worthy. Oh, I don't like leaving under your spotlight. Maybe if you treat me right, you won't have to worry. Is this a relationship fulfilling your needs as well as mine? Is that you? Is that you? Or is this just my sentence? Am I doing time? Is that you? Is that you? Oh, and if this is love, real, real love, then I'm staying no doubt. Is that you? Is that you? Is that you? But if I'm just love's prisoner, then I'm busted out. Is that you? Is that you? Oh, baby, I don't like leaving under your spotlight. Just because you think I might. Just because you think I might find somebody worthy. Oh, I don't like leaving under your spotlight. Maybe if you treat me right, you won't have to worry. No, no. Oh, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. What the hell do you think you're doing? Loving me so wrong. Baby, all I do is try to show you that you're mine. One and only guy. No matter who may come along, open your eyes, 'cause baby, I don't
Jennifer Hudson is with us. She has been on before, but she's back with us now.
I'll clap for myself.
Yeah, why not? Everybody else does. Jennifer Hudson is a Grammy Award-winning recording artist, Academy Award-winning actress and best-selling author, and of course, a coach on The Voice. Jennifer only joined last year, and she was the winning coach in her first series. The winning coach. My goodness. See, how tense is that show? I mean, because there's a lot of tension when we're watching it. You know what I mean? Good tension. How tense is it for you?
It can get really tense, especially when you have to pick and choose between the contestants.
And
the battles.
They're hard.
Oh, that's always extra difficult for me, especially when you have a really, really good team. Because I feel as though when, like, say both contestants have done their job, why do they have to go home? You know, so I'm like, can I just keep them all? You know what I mean? So that's when it gets difficult. And then also because I come from a similar place, so I know how they feel, what they're going through. You don't want to go home.
And what about the emotionalism? Because, you know, there's a few tears here and there.
Yeah.
And, you know, somebody gets to go home and you think, oh, my God, you know, what's going to become of them?
Yeah, I guess that can happen too. But then at the same time, they cannot forget the platform they're given. Because just performing on the stage, you can gain a massive fan base and perform from there. And it can open up doors for a career. So
Just being on.
Yeah.
It's a great experience as well. I mean, do you talk to them afterwards and counsel those that sometimes?
I try to, because I like to keep it in touch as much as I can and help them out. Because again, even it's like being on the show 1 minute and you're up there, and then all of a sudden you're off the show, and then everything stops. So that can be hard too. Because being on a show like this is like being kind of trapped in between worlds. Because everyone who knew you before, to them, you're famous.
Yeah.
But then you're technically not even fully in the industry yet. So you're still trying to get in there. So it's like being trapped in between worlds.
In case you've been on the moon, The Voice is presented by Emma Willis and other coaches, Will I Am, Tom Jones, Ollie Murs, who's new in this particular series. Obviously, he's overacting just a little bit. He'll be okay with that. You know, we know Ollie very well.
Oh, Ollie.
And this is the 7th series. It started, of course, on the 6th of January. And this Saturday night is the last week of the battle phase. Just before we talk about Antonox and Gayatri, I just want to play you this. Tell us what this is all about.
You're strong, you're smart, you're taking my heart, and I give you the rest of me too.
Woo!
For the audience right there.
Yeah, this is where the audience begged you.
I love you, I do. Yeah.
That's a brilliant song. We love that. Okay, so where are we at the moment? Explain what we're going to see on Saturday, 8:30 on ITV.
Oh goodness! Make sure you watch the show, because is it the end of the battle rounds? I want to say, and I think you get to see Will pick between his battle. I already picked mine, so you missed that last weekend.
Do you want me
In
to do
case
this
you're on
bit?
the-
Shall I
you
do
know
this
what?
bit?
I really need your help.
Okay, you got it. At the end of this Saturday's episode, what you like, Jennifer? Each coach will have their final team, and Anton, Ox, and Gayatri will battle for the final place on Jennifer's team. In fact, we can play a little bit of Anton, Ox and Gayatri Nair right now.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Sunday
Oh, these two are great.
rain is falling. Steal some copper, share some skin. Yeah, yeah. Clouds are shrouding us in moments. Don't forget to.
What's that song? That song?
It's Maroon 5.
Oh, yeah, it's the Maroon 5 song. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
a Maroon 5 song.
And then we got... And she's so young, right? Oh,
She's
yeah.
like 15.
Yeah. It is peculiar when you see some people on and you become over-emotional. It's kind of them and the power of the song and the reaction of the audience, isn't it? And that's what makes
so
it
true.
through.
That is so true, because, you know, I always say, if you can't understand a song, how do you expect someone else to? So when you can tap into it and relate to it, and then when your story is attached to it, that's why the stories are so important.
Well,
because
her one was amazing.
Yeah.
Her one was absolutely amazing. I remember her one. I think she lives with her dad,
Mhm.
who was totally behind her. And she was talking about being at school and stuff. And I remember watching that and thinking, please let her be great, please. Because she was such a fantastic person.
Yeah.
And then she was.
Yeah, it's good to have a great story and a great talent. And that's Gayatri. Like, she's so amazing. Like, I get emotional just hearing her speak,
Yeah.
hearing her story, and then watching her perform.
So once the series is over, what about you? Touring, making any more movies, appearing in anything? What are you doing?
A bit of everything. Definitely more music, more voice, because I love doing the voice. I just got picked to play Aretha Franklin, so I'm going to start working on that as well.
Oh, my goodness.
Pray for me.
In a live show?
No, in a movie.
In a movie?
Yeah.
Wow,
So that'll be in the works soon, probably within the next year.
Favourite Aretha song of all time?
That's the hardest part.
I know. Respect is mine.
No, say a little prayer.
Oh, no.
You know what? My favorite Aretha song is All the King's Horses.
Really?
All the King's horses, all the King's men.
Oh. Yeah.
But I love that song.
Well, that would be great. That would
Thank
be
you.
brilliant.
Thank you.
The Voice UK continues this Saturday, 8:30 over on ITV. And yes, you heard Jennifer Hudson.
It's like a prayer. It's like a dream you had one night. Put it over there. You wear it like a face you've never seen before. You keep it with a key you thought you found was lying on the floor. It's a beautiful dream, beautiful night, a beautiful world when we dance in the light. All is freedom, all is violence is mine. It's a beautiful dream, beautiful night, a beautiful world when all is mine is mine. Wipe away the tear that only comes from peace. Wipe it with the rose of love you saw was falling on the knees. Do it like a dance. Do it for a while. And when it's gone, you know it's gone. You're walking down the mile. It's a beautiful dream, a beautiful night, a beautiful world when we dance in the light. All is real, all is mine is mine. It's a beautiful dream, a beautiful night, a beautiful world when all is mine is mine. Attention, attention, mesdames, messieurs, accrochez-vous bien et faites vos adieux. L'humanité est en train de fondre aux deux pôles. Attention, attention, mesdames, messieurs, les frontières se referment. Inspirez, expirez. Voici de Garonne. Détendez-vous et reposez en paix. C'est juste la It's a beautiful dream, a beautiful night, a beautiful world when we dance in the light. All is real, all is mine is mine. It's a beautiful dream, a beautiful night, a beautiful world when we dance in the light. All is real, all is mine is mine. All is
Noel Gallagher's High Flying Birds. It's a beautiful world. Coming up next half hour, we'll be talking to Lee Mack.
And there will be some bad language, I'll tell you now. That's the new rules of comedy. You've got to tell people in advance about the bad language, right? I mean, you can't watch a TV programme now without being warned, can you? I'm not quite sure we need those warnings, do you? People swear all the time in real life and you don't get warned about that, do you? It's not like people are coming up to me in the street going, "Hey, Lee, it all kicked off in a pub last night. Let me tell you all about it in a story which contains strong language from the start and flashing lights."
8:29, here's Bobby.
Thank you, Steve. Scottish Highlands, the Ulster to Bonner Bridge Road is blocked by snow, and also the Kinross to Gurney Bridge Road, that's the B996, is also closed with the snow. And between the A91 and the A977, we've got that route still too snowy to get through. A59 between Chatburn and Clitheroe, still closed for emergency resurfacing between the A671 Pimlico Link Road and the Worston Road junction. It is following yesterday's overturned tanker. M6 southbound, the breakdown between 6 and 5. It left some delays towards Castle Bromwich, but all lanes are open. The A57 and the Woodhead Pass, the A628. Now, both those routes are open, but they are still a little bit hazardous. So snow up there still, but you can get through. M5 southbound, stop-start traffic between 5 Droitwich and 6 for Worcester. Couldn't find the reason for it, though. The M25 now clockwise, 9 to 10 towards the A3. Resurfacing work, one lane is shut. Anti-clockwise, there's a breakdown, 22 to 21A through to St Albans. So again, a lane is closed. Also, further round at the bottom, there was an accident just after junction 6 for Godstone. Now, all lanes are open. They've cleared that, but the queues are still back to the M23 at junction 7. And big problems for Dover. The A20, well, between Dover and Folkestone on the westbound route. So if you are heading towards Folkestone, there's an accident that has closed Limekiln Street, which is closed completely from the A20, which is Limekiln roundabout, and the Courtwood interchange. It means you need to use the Folkestone Road up past the station and then round the back way, which runs parallel with the A20. M5 finally, northbound, bump between 25 and 24. That's still there. Taunton to Bridgewater South, one lane is shut. Back with more in half an hour.
Thank you.
Steve Wright in the afternoon. BBC Radio 2.
Picture perfect memories scattered all around the floor. Reaching for the phone 'cause I can't fight it anymore. And I wonder if I ever cross your mind. For me it happens all the time. It's a 1:15. I'm all alone and I need you now. Said I wouldn't call, but I've lost all control and I need you now. And I don't know how I can do without. I just need you now.
Another shot of whiskey, can't stop looking at the door. Wishing you come sweeping in the way you did before. And I wonder if I ever cross your mind. For me it happens all the time. It's a
a ticket for an aeroplane. Ain't got time to take a fast train. Lonely days are gone, I'm a going home. My baby just wrote me a letter. I don't care how much money I gotta spend. Got to get back to my baby again. Lonely days are gone, I'm a going home. My baby just wrote me a letter. When she wrote me a letter, said she couldn't live without me no more. Listen, mister, can't you see I got to get back to my baby once more. Anyway, yeah, give me a ticket for an aeroplane. Ain't got time to take a fast train. Lonely days are gone, I'm a going home. My baby just wrote me a letter. When she wrote me a letter, said she couldn't live without me no more. Listen, mister, can't you see I got to get back to my baby once more. Anyway, yeah, give me a ticket for an aeroplane. Ain't got time to take a fast train. Lonely days are gone, I'm a going home. My baby just wrote me a letter. My baby just wrote me a letter.
The IT bloke from Toby's work. I got chatting to him at that Christmas party last year. Told me that he'd handed his notice in.
So Toby didn't get him sacked?
Nope. He was leaving anyway to start his own business. Escape rooms.
You got him to email Lucy.
See, Jeffrey, you can get the clues when they're a little bit easier.
Yeah, not going out, not staying in, just hanging around with my head in a spin.
Now, Lee Mack is here with us. I'm just trying to think how long we've known you since you were a baby, I think.
I feel like, dare I say, I feel like part of the family now on this show.
You really are.
And you're like a father figure to me, Steve. But one that I only see once a year. But you're still staying in contact, which is lovely.
I was going to say you're like the father figure to me.
How dare you?
Now, for a man who's not going out, Lee Mack is quite a frequent visitor. Oh, that's a good line. And Lee's here because, incredibly, Series 9 of Not Going Out starts on BBC One
Did
tonight.
Frank Sinatra just walk in? That was incredible. That was absolutely incredible. Wow.
I'll do it again.
Please don't.
No, okay. No.
Do you remember any of the words to it? It's only 30 seconds long. Come on, it's 9 years in now.
I don't, and I didn't even know that was Frank Sinatra.
To be honest with you, I don't know all the words to it either.
But that isn't Frank Sinatra doing it, is
isn't.
it?
Do you know who it is? It's the guy that played Frank Sinatra in the Rat Pack. I can't remember his name. But I've had people coming up to me going, do you know what? You chose my favourite Frank Sinatra song for that show. And I don't want to pick him up because it'd embarrass to go, it's not your favourite because you've never heard it before, have you? You don't want to say that to people. You just say thank you.
Yeah. It's like when television commercials are on and you hear like a version of Higher and Higher and you think, oh, I love that song. And then you put up your phone to it, Shazam it. It's not him. It's somebody doing a really good impression.
Really?
Next
I'm not going to lie, Steve. I'm just phenomenally impressed that you know what Shazam is. You had me down as more of a man that would look at an encyclopedia. Do you know what I mean? Under lyrics.
Oh, you don't know me.
You're down with it. I'm not down with it at all. I haven't even got Shazam.
You do have like a smartphone.
I have a phone.
Yeah.
I don't know how smart it is, but I have a phone. But it's all grinding down to a halt, which apparently, we don't want to get controversial, but that's what they're doing, aren't they? They're deliberately grinding our phones to a halt.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they only have like 2 years or something like that.
You
have
say
to get
that like we tolerate it. They don't
like
do that with other things. I mean, food doesn't go off, does it? Hang on, bad example.
Cars don't wear out, do they?
Oh, hello. We should be all on Mock the Week. This is good stuff.
Yeah. Anyway, tonight's episode is called Home Improvements. And with a title like that, Lee, what could possibly go wrong?
Oh, you wouldn't believe it. All sorts of capers. Because I can't actually tell you what goes wrong because it would ruin the episode.
Yes, and you can't remember?
I can't remember because we filmed it about 7 months ago. I'm giving away a bit of a secret. I tend to occasionally put my lines on set somewhere. So if you see me drinking a mug of tea in Not Going Out, it's probably a bit of a line at the bottom of the mug. Just the odd thing.
Come on.
Listen, I'm tested for funniness, not my memory. But I do remember at one point falling over. It was very funny.
Tonight's episode is called Home Improvements. It turns out that having had a new kitchen extension, Lucy's dad, Jeffrey, agrees to let Lee help Lucy to clear up the builder's mess. And that's when it all kicks off, really. It's a 7-episode series, and in future weeks, the children get a pet. A keyring causes an argument between Lee and Lucy and their best friends, Toby and Anna. And next week, it's Lee's birthday on the show, and Lucy's idea of inviting the whole family to go to an escape room. An escape room?
Escape room? Have you been to an escape escape room?
No, I don't know what it
Do you
is.
know what it
I've
is?
heard about it.
This is interesting because when I wrote this episode, I was under the impression that everyone knew what an escape room
Well,
was.
it's very on
Turns out
trend.
nobody knows what an escape room. Not many. It's a room splitter. This an escape room is a bit like Crystal Maze, where you go in a room, solve a puzzle, and you've got to get out. But instead of being 3 minutes like in Crystal Maze, an hour. They're all over the country. They're amazing. We went on one, me and the kids, and you try and solve a puzzle, and you've got to break out of a room. So hidden keys and hidden puzzles.
Oh.
Yeah, do you understand what I'm talking about?
Yeah, we do. Yeah,
Well, could you let your faces now?
No, I thought it was just going to be blank looks. That's a regular look.
So we go to an escape room. See what I mean?
Yeah, we got that.
And I said in the writing process, let's not spend the first 5 minutes explaining what an escape room is. Everyone knows what they are. Ooh, I wish I could go back in time. You three looking at me like, imagine this size room, right, and you couldn't get out. Hang on, bad example. You three can't.
I've been stuck in here for years.
But imagine being in this room and the only way to get out would be open up a piece of paper and it says, look under that box and you'll find a puzzle and you have to solve the puzzle.
I love it. That's great. That's a great thing.
You've got to go on them. They're great.
OK, before we take the break, let's play a clip. We'll be right back.
Somebody just grabbed my arm.
Calm down, it's just a game.
They put something on me. Get it off. Right, come on. Who did this?
It's probably part of the game.
Not everything that happens is part of the game, Dad. If I suddenly kick you, is that part of the game?
I'd say it's worth a try.
That door is padlocked from the inside, which means one of you lot must have done it. So whoever it was, get them off right now.
Oh, calm down, Lee. It's not a real bomb. It probably just shoots out confetti.
Yes, in my face.
The club isn't the best place to find a lover, so the bar is where I go. Me and my friends at the table doing shots, tripping fast, and then we talk slow. And you come over and start up a conversation with just me, and trust me, I'll give it a chance. Now take my hand, stop it, and the man on the jukebox, and then we start to dance. And now I'm singing like, girl, you know I want your love. Your love was handmade for somebody like me. Come on now, follow my lead. I may be crazy, don't mind me. Say, boy, let's not talk too much. Grab on my waist and put that body on me. Come on now, follow my lead. Come on now, follow my lead. I'm in love with the shape of you. We push and pull like a magnet do. Although my heart is falling too. I'm in love with your body. And last night you were in my room. And now my bedsheets smell like you. Every day discovering something brand new. Well, I'm in love with your body. 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 Every day discovering something brand new. I'm in love with the shape of you. When we came, we let the story begin. We're going out on our first date. You and me are thrifty, so go all you can eat. Fill up your bag and I fill up the plate. We talk for hours and hours about the sweet and the sour and how your family's doing okay. And leaving, getting a taxi, kissing the backseat, tell the driver make the radio play. And I'm singing like, girl, you know I want your love. Your love was handmade for somebody like me. Come on now, follow my lead. I may be crazy, don't mind me. Say, boy, let's not talk too much. Grab on my waist and put that body on me. Come on now, follow my lead. Come on now, follow my lead. I'm in love with the shape of you. We push and pull like a magnet do. Although my heart is falling too. I'm in love with your body. Last night you were in my room. And now my bedsheets smell like you. Every day discovering something brand new. Well, I'm in love with your body. 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 Every day discovering something brand new. I'm in love with the shape of you. Come on, be my baby, come on. 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 I'm in love with the shape of you. We push and pull like a magnet do. Although my heart is falling too. I'm in love with your body. Last night you were in my room. Now my bedsheets smell like you. Every day discovering something brand new. I'm in love with your body. Come on, be my baby. Come on, come on, be I'm in love with your body. Come on, be my baby. Come on, come on, be I'm in love with
It's 5:15.
I'm in love with the shape of
Wally Mack and a Mo.
Pure drama on BBC One.
In stealing Helen, the Trojan prince insulted all of us.
He claims to love her.
The epic tale of a legendary war.
We will bring the rage of the gods down on your Asiatic heads!
Are you with me? Are you with me?
Written by the Night Manager's David Farr.
This isn't warfare. This is a madness.
Troy, Fall of a City.
Takes more than a pretty face to win a war.
Watch the series so far on BBC iPlayer.
I wonder what's in there.
BBC Radio 2 in the United Kingdom.
With Lee Mack, back with a new series of Not Going Out. It's incredible. How many series?
This is series 9, and already we're working on series 10.
That's incredible. No, it's
exclusive news to the Steve Wright show.
Yeah.
We're doing a live one.
Oh my goodness, are you really?
Talk about jumping the shark. That'll be it then, won't it?
Oh.
Live.
Why? What's the reason it's going to be live?
Well, that's a good question, because when I heard other people doing live shows, I go, why would you bother doing that? It's for your own satisfaction. It doesn't aid the quality of the performance, does it? And then I thought, go on then, why not? They showed me the money.
You'll be okay, you're used to live performance.
Yeah, but I mean, that's different, because in a live performance, if it goes wrong in the sitcom, I can't turn around to someone in the front row and go, where are you from then, mate? What do you do for a living? Because they go, I'm not sure why that person's in your living room in the front row. It doesn't make sense. But on a live tour, you incorporate the mistakes into the act.
But you can improvise, come on.
Yeah, but you can improvise if the cameraman's improvising too and remembering to film you, because he's now filming the other character who's supposed to be speaking, isn't he? And I'm in the background with my mic turned off.
You know, in the olden days, it was all done like that. Come on,
wasn't it? It was all live.
You know.
Well, Jeffrey Whitehead's in our show, and he was in Z-Cars, and that was all live.
Z-Cars was live.
Yeah, it was all live, wasn't it, in the olden days?
I've probably asked you this before, but who are your comedy heroes? Who are the people that you really love and look to as comedy gods?
I always have this constant dilemma which I can't resolve, which is who is the funniest person that's ever lived, Stan Laurel or Eric Morecambe? And I genuinely get wound up about this. I genuinely get frustrated, which is bizarre considering nobody cares. I need to know the answer.
Who is then?
I think it's just, controversially, Stan Laurel, because Eric Morecome's favourite favourite comedians were Laurel and Hardy.
That's right.
So that's enough reason to dip into Stan Laurel.
Peter Sellers.
Peter Sellers used to be. Is he a comedian or a comedy actor?
Yeah. Well, are you?
Discuss.
Yeah.
If you've obviously not watched my sitcom, I'm not an actor. You've given it away, haven't you,
No, but
Steve? You've not been watching, have you?
But Lee, I
Anybody
have.
that's watched my show knows I'm not an actor.
No, but here's the thing. I think you're really good in it. And also, I love the writing style because I think you might have told me that there's a funny line at the end of every second sentence or something like
Well,
that.
yeah, the traditional thing is a joke a page. British sitcom, they say you've got to have a joke every page. That's not enough.
No.
Especially with how small my font is.
Let's go back to 1978. I heard you had a small font.
No, you've got to have more than a joke a page. We're trying to do a joke sort of every line or every other line. There's that thing of in an American sitcom, if they walk in the door, they'll try and think of a funny way to walk into the door.
Yeah.
And there's only so many ways you can do that. The obvious one being that the door isn't open and you just hear a thud. Right?
Yeah, which is funny.
Which we've done loads of times. Can't keep doing that one.
No. Later this month, Lee and his Would I Lie to You colleagues, Rob
Yes.
Brydon and David Mitchell, are doing 4 shows at the Everyman Theatre in Cheltenham. Sold-out shows are on from the 19th to the 22nd of March and are billed as an evening of chat, questions and generally messing around.
Can I just ask you a question, Steve?
Sure.
Why are you telling everyone the dates of the sold-out shows?
You never know. You know, it might be a few returns.
Yeah,
you might
if
get
someone
a ticket,
drops out,
race it up.
I might get a seat.
Maybe we're not sold out. Maybe the PR man's had a word with you and go, look, just say it's a sold-out show, but also mention the dates.
He's good then, isn't he?
It's a 20-seater.
Yeah.
I played Britain's smallest theatre once and we didn't sell out. 42 seats, 14 empty seats.
No.
Absolutely
Where's
true.
that?
In a shed in the Isle of Mull. Someone's shed.
But that was like 20 years ago, right?
No, it wasn't that long ago. But the problem is that a party of 14 was one booking and they couldn't find the place. Genuinely. So we did technically sell out, but a third of the people were from one group and couldn't find the place.
Yeah.
They got there with 10 minutes to go.
Oh, my goodness. And on that note, you can see Lee Mack in the new series of Not Going Out. It starts tonight at 9 p.m. on BBC One. I love having you in. You're just...
Oh, thanks, Steve. Thanks, everyone.
Oh, thank you, Lee.
Please watch it tonight. It's the new Thursday night slot.
OK, we're going to do that,
So
yeah.
it's usually
it's-
Friday, but now they've moved us back to Thursday.
Yeah, now Thursday is the new Friday.
Oh, without a doubt, I've been told that if we keep going this way, we'll get that prize midday Tuesday afternoon slot that we all crave.
Keep going.
Thanks, man. Thank you.
Yes! Come on!
You know I want you. It's not a secret I try to hide. I know you want me. So don't keep saying our hands are tied. You claim it's not in the cards. Fate is pulling you miles away and out of reach from me. But you're here in my heart, so who can stop me if I decide that you're my destiny? What if we rewrite the stars? Say you were made to be mine. Nothing could keep us apart. You'd be the one I was meant to find. It's up to you, and it's up to me. No one can say what we get to be. So why don't we rewrite the stars? Maybe the world could be ours tonight.
You think it's easy. You think I don't wanna run to you, but there are mountains and there are doors that we can't walk through. I know you're wondering why, because we're able to be just you and me within these walls. But when we go outside, you're gonna wake up and see that it was hopeless after all. No one can rewrite the stars. How can you say you're mine? Everything keeps us apart, and I'm not the one you were meant to find. It's not up to you, it's not up to me.
Greatest Showman. Zac Efron, Zendaya, Rewrite the Stars. Almost 5 to 5 on Radio 2. Stephen Team listening to your little show here in Norway and enjoying our week of skiing, loving the sounds. Thank you, Richard and Nina. In news from the net, FlickeringMyth.com says The Expendables 4 will shoot in the summer. And DigitalSpy.com says Top Gun sequel to start shooting also this summer.
No, I want you.
Oh, thank you.
It's not a secret, I tried.
I know. Now, here's Bobby.
Thank you, Steve. A57 Snake Pass and the A628 Woodhull Pass. I was talking earlier about it being a little bit snowy up there. Just had a couple of calls and people have driven both and they're absolutely fine. Snowy around the area, but the routes are absolutely fine and without incident. So that's good news. M6 both ways. 3A, the M6 toll to 3 for Nuneaton and Coventry. Police incidents, so they're holding the traffic in both directions. Waiting for more on that. M5 southbound, the queues between 5 and 6. Droitwich to Worcester. The reason why it's queuing is there's a broken down coach and they've closed 2 lanes. M25 clockwise, there's a lane closed 9 to 10 to the A3 at Wisley for resurfacing work. Anti-clockwise, breakdown at 22 past St Albans, and then anti-clockwise still heavy from 7 to 6 at Godstone following the earlier bump, and also anti-clockwise just after junction 30, so the Essex stretch at the A13, there's an accident, at least 1 lane is shut there and it's queuing clockwise towards the bridge as well. M3 southbound, accident between 2 and 3 just past the M25, 1 lane is shut, and the M3 northbound 6 to 5, again an accident, 1 lane closed up towards Hook. And finally the A20 westbound at Dover, we had it completely blocked between Limekiln roundabout and the Courtwood interchange, the A20. They've got a lane open now so you can use that route. Back with more just after the news.
Thank you. See you tomorrow at C2C.
Is it anything and everything you offer? Or do you feel it on you? I know the feeling on you.
It's maybe the night that my tears might let me know. All the stars are close, all the stars are close, all the stars are close. It's maybe the night that my tears might let me know. All the stars are closer, all the stars are closer, all the stars are closer.
Tell me what you gon' do to me. Confrontation ain't nothing new to me. You could bring a bullet, bring a sword, bring a morgue, but you can't bring the truth to me. You ain't all your expectations. I don't even want your congratulations. I recognize your false confidence and calculated promises all in your conversation. I hate people that feel entitled. Look at me crazy cause I ain't invite you. Oh, you important, you the moral to the story. You endorsing, I don't even like you. Corrupt a man's heart with a gift. That's how you find out who you dealing with. A small percentage you I'm building with. I want the credit if I'm losing or I'm winning. On my mama, that's the real.
Let's talk about love. Is it anything and everything you offer? Or do you feel it on you? I know the feeling on you.
It's maybe the night that my dreams might let me know. All the stars are closer, all the stars are closer, all the stars are closer. It's maybe the night that my dreams might let me know. All the stars are closer, all the stars are closer, all the stars are closer. Skin cold when the ego gets to talking, I get involved like a rebound. No control, no off switch in the way that you bringing me down. It's a turn on, get it away from me. Making me wrong, keep away from me. And it's not wrong, get it away from me. I just cry for no reason. I just pray for no reason. I just think for the life, for the day, for the hours.
Come on, that is superb. All the stars. Kendrick Lamar, Scissor.
You let me at all if you feel bad.
We out of here. Back tomorrow, of course. Simon Mayo follows the 5 o'clock news. And tomorrow with us, the country superstars of C2C and Serious Jockin'. You'll come back, you hear?
BBC News at 5 o'clock. This is Tom Harrigan. The Home Secretary has said the use of a rare nerve agent on British soil was a brazen act. Thousands of routine NHS operations have been cancelled because of winter pressures. And the 80-year-old cyclists with highly active immune systems. The Home Secretary, Amber Rudd, has appealed to MPs to avoid speculation as the police investigate what she described as the reckless and brazen poisoning of a former Russian spy and his daughter. In a statement to the Commons, Ms Rudd said Sergei and Julia Skripal was still in a critical condition after being attacked with a rare nerve agent in Salisbury on Sunday. A Wiltshire police officer who is seriously ill after trying to help them has been named as Detective Sergeant Nick Bailey. The senior Conservative MP Sir Edward Lee insisted that the circumstantial evidence against Russia was very strong.
Those of us who seek to understand Russia know that the only way to preserve peace is through strength. And if Russia is behind this is a brazen act of war, of humiliating our country.
New figures show waiting time performance in accident and emergency departments in England hit its worst level last month since the target was introduced. The rate was 85%, marginally lower than the previous 2 months. The statistics also show 41,000 fewer routine operations were carried out during December and January when compared with the same period a year earlier. A man who killed 3 former partners has had his minimum sentence increased at the Court of Appeal. Theodore Johnson, who's 54 and from North London, had 2 previous convictions for manslaughter when he was jailed for life for murder in January. John Donaldson reports.
Theodore Johnson murdered his partner, 51-year-old Angela Best, in December 2016, beating her with a hammer and strangling her. She was the 3rd woman to die at his hands. Johnson had 2 previous convictions for manslaughter, having killed his wife in 1981 and another former partner in 1992. In January this year, Johnson was jailed for life for Angela Best's murder and given a minimum sentence of 26 years. But the Court of Appeal has now ruled he should serve at least 30 years. 3 senior judges ruled the original sentence was unduly lenient.
A large search is underway off the coast of Tyneside for a passenger missing from a ferry. The boat was en route from the Netherlands to North Shields when an appeal was put out to the Coast Guard. A helicopter and 6 lifeboats are involved in the search. Scientists believe that staying highly active in older age prevents the immune system from declining. They analysed the health of 125 endurance cyclists, some of them in their 80s, and found they had the immune systems of 20-year-olds. More details from our medical correspondent Fergus Walsh.
The immune system is crucial for fighting infection and usually declines rapidly as we age. But tests on a group of long-distance cyclists, most of retirement age, found that they were still producing as many specialist immune cells, known as T cells, as a 20-year-old. The researchers at the University of Birmingham and King's College London believe it should make them more resistant to infection and potentially cancer. The scientists say most of the health benefits enjoyed by the cyclists are easily attainable if people were more physically active.
The EU has written to Britain demanding more than £2 billion in unpaid customs duties. The government is accused of failing to tackle a scam involving the import of products, including shoes and textiles, from China. Downing Street said it didn't recognise the sum, which was an overestimation. The Hollywood star Susan Sarandon has revealed that the actor Paul Newman once gave her part of his salary when he found out she was being paid less than him. That was despite an agreement called Favoured Nations that should have given the actors equal terms for the 1998 film Twilight. Susan Sarandon made the revelation when she was talking to the BBC about the actress Emma Stone getting equal pay because her male stars insisted on it.
That happened to me with Paul Newman at one point. When they said it was Favoured Nations, but they only meant the 2 guys. He stepped forward and said, well, I'll give you part of mine. He was a gem.
In the city, the 100 index closed up 45 points at 7,203. And the weather forecast, cloud and showers easing across northern Britain this evening. Most of the UK will have clear skies and some frost. Wintry showers for northwest Scotland. Temperatures falling to -1 Celsius in Edinburgh and Belfast and +2 degrees in Cardiff and London. BBC News at 5:05.
Thank you, Tom. That was Tom again, that was. Thank you, Steve.
Simon Mayo.
Drive time's on and we're on our way home.
Already looking forward to the jogging tomorrow. Nice way into the all-requested, don't you think? So that's Thursday done. Virtually the weekend. 3 words then. Pies for tea. There's Willie, which is exactly what we've got later.
Enjoy yourself. It's later than
4-day weekend. There's Gary. He's packing up now. Snowman finally gone. Thank you, Christina. Another snow day. All right, that's nice. Daughter 1 cup. Thank you, Mike. That's a day, isn't it? That's SGS Bristol apparently won the under-18s English Schools National Cup at Notts County today. That's the latest sports service already. Yeah, see, that's the real sport, Matt, that is. Phil Collins first.